School is amazing. I know you're gonna come at me with machetes, with knives and everything, but school is great, bro. Let me tell you this. School is the only place where you go to every single day and you spend from 5 to 8 hours there, maybe even more. But it's the only place where you can really connect with many people. Even now, in this day and age where we are addicted to these rectangular devices that I'm recording on right now, okay? Even considering that, you can still make a lot of good friends and you can really have fun at school, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. All of us don't want to go there. Like, we have days where we can't be asked. We just don't want to study. We don't want to go there. It feels like a huge struggle and like a huge burden on our shoulders. But in the end, when we get there, most of us get happy because we see our friends. We laugh together. We talk together. We do something funny together. And we feel good. Okay, it may be tiring, but at the end of the day, you feel decent. Something funny definitely happened during that day at school. This is a place where you can go to and connect with your friends on a huge level. You're together for 8, 6, 7 hours, bro. You're definitely going to find someone who's valuable. You're definitely going to find someone who's funny. You're definitely going to find someone who you're going to probably spend the rest of these 4, 5, 3 years with. And go outside and stuff like that and everything. And some people might also find love. Some people might find a business partner at school. Bro, it gives you so many possibilities. This building that all of us hate. That I hate as well. Most people think that school is just like a place where you memorize a bunch of facts, right? You open a book, you learn stuff about something, a history book, an English book, whatever. You learn, you remember that, and then you write it on a test. In reality, it also teaches you discipline because you know that you have a deadline, for example, for a test. So you got to study for it. Even if you can't be asked, you got to study for it. Even if you cheat, let's be honest, even if you cheat on this test, that's still you actually valuing the test. You still want to get a good grade. You just can't be asked to study. And even with cheating, you are thinking differently, a little bit of outside the box. Yes, it's bad because you are cheating and you shouldn't cheat, okay? I've cheated many times, you cheated many times. Let's all admit it, okay? But it's bad to do. However, there is some pros to you cheating in school because you're looking outside of the box. You're trying to find easier ways to get around the system. It's not good 100%, but it is good in like 3 to 5%, I would say. Because, okay, you won't remember anything. And if you cheat at work like this, for example, you are a freelancer and you get a project to do and you get ChatGPT to do it for you, that's bad. Because even if that project is good, that's not your project. Okay? And if you're going to be a freelancer on a bigger level, on a bigger scale, and you're going to travel throughout the world, for example, to meet other people and to work in bigger groups, then you're actually not going to be able to do anything, to put out anything on the table, because all of your work was done through cheating. I want you to also note that school is kind of like a small version of our huge society, because at school, you got different types of people when it comes to race, when it comes to their character, when it comes to what they do, what they say, how they look. There's a big variety of people, okay? And you learn about different cultures as well, because someone might be from India, someone might be from Asia, someone might be from the UK, someone might be from anywhere in the world. You start learning about new cultures because once you start developing these social skills and once you start, having a different friend from Asia, different friend from UK, different friend from the US, you start to develop new connections and you start to understand how other countries work, how other countries have their own culture, like how other countries just basically have a foundation And off of that foundation, they build their own food, they build their own religion, they build their own characteristics, like everything around that. You start learning about these people. I'm not saying that everyone from one country is the same. I'm saying that most of the people, they have the same values. They came from different families, but they were taught similar things. And that's what makes a country ultimately unique, right? Because there's many other people from different families, but they are taught the same things. And it's up to them whether they will act a certain way, whether they will act by what they were taught or whether they will act a different way. That's your decision. But this is why school is a sick place. Because you see so much. You learn about so much. You learn about people. I'm not even talking about like learning in the classroom. No. Scrap that. I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about connections with different types of human beings. Everyone has something valuable to say. Even if you think that someone is a complete idiot, they still have something that you don't know. They still know something that you don't know. They still know something that if you are going to learn about this, it may even change your life. You never know that. School is also a place that introduces you to different fields of life, of habits, of interests, of hobbies. You got art classes, you got music classes, you got PE, sports, right? You got computers, you got chemistry, you got biology, you got so much to pick from. You got science and everything like that. And you may not love everything, okay? But I know for a fact, 110%, you like one of these subjects. At least one of these subjects in school you actually like. I know 110% that you do. So don't lie to me. 110%, you at least like one subject in your school. Because it was introduced to you. Not because you found it online. No, from school, from that place that we all hate so much. Of course, this building also has its flaws. It has an outdated system. It has sometimes limited creativity base. It has some flaws to it. But ultimately, it depends all on your attitude. If you treat school like a prison, it will feel like a prison. If you treat school like a training ground, a place where you enhance your skills, where you make them better, where you improve in certain fields, even if you don't like them, then you're going to feel better in that place. That's all I got for today. I hope you guys liked this. It was a little yap session. Hop on my X. Let's yap there about life as well. And yeah, you got this, man. You got everything in your life. I can just give you information, but ultimately you got this. You can do it, bro.